Guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. We just got back from the garden center and I didn't take any video. It was just a mother-daughter outing, and my girls don't like to be on video, and that's respectable. You know, I respect that. So we didn't make any video, take any pictures. We just enjoyed looking, and it was kind of drizzly and rainy. It's really dreary out. But I let them pick out some gifts for me for Mother's Day. And because we were gone to the beach on Mother's Day, so we didn't really get to shop or make cards or do anything we normally do. So we went to the plant center. So let me spin the camera around and show you what they picked out and what I plan to do with them. They both picked out Louisa plants, and I got two. My oldest daughter picked out white. My youngest daughter picked out pink. I'm going to put them in a pot together with maybe rocks and maybe Iceplant or stone crop, some kind of dry type plant that can take that dry drought type situation. These are perennial for me. I'm not sure about the pot though. If they're in a pot, maybe not. I'm going to have to look that up before I plant them. And then my oldest daughter likes white. So she picked out a Japanese iris for me, white ladies, and these like to have moist soil. I have a spot in mind, but I really want to keep it able to be moved easily. So I might actually pot it in a big pot with a lot of holes, and then bury that pot in the ground. So I have to think about that. And then the same daughter also picked out this beautiful Rebecca. It's Green Wizard. So the flower petals are green with a black center. I think that's gorgeous. So pretty. And then my youngest picked out two varieties of Iceplant. This one and white, which is not opened because of the weather. Alright, I'm going to go show you right now where I want to put this one. So a little garden tour as we go. The back. Dragon radishes are still producing. My Brussels sprout looks gorgeous. I cannot wait to eat those. And of course, I have not cut these carrot flowers yet. I just can't seem to do that. Tomatoes are getting big. I'm going to put my beans right here on this fence. Lettuce is bolting. Wow, look at how big this purple Cherokee is getting. Peppers here still look kind of puny. They were the last to get planted. You can see it's a horribly drizzly, rainy, cloudy day. The fig is getting huge. Okay, so this is my Iceplant that I grew from seed, and the flowers are also closed, and it is way too big for this pot. So I'm thinking about I'm going to go transplant it somewhere into the ground. Half of it I'll pot maybe in my green stock, and then this guy will go into this pot. And I think the colors will look better with the Petite Knockout Rose and the pot color. So I think that'll look really good there. Gonna leave this right here. This is the color. Okay, so let's go look at the other things real quick. Leave that petunia and put like some of the Iceplant there on that bottom pocket. And then I'll show you where I'm gonna put the rest of the purple big Iceplant that I grew from seed. Oh, let's see, please, please, please. Did the squirrels take a bite? I don't think they did. So I guess I can eat this one. Squab. All right, let's go back up. So I think I'm going to take half of that purple ice plant and put right here on this corner, because there's so many weeds trying to grow here, and I want to keep this covered with plants or mulch. And I think it'll look pretty with the creeping phlox back there. So that's where it's going, right there on that corner. With these other guys, not sure what to do with the white ice plant. Maybe I can mix some in with these guys, and then I'm not sure where to put this guy. And see that plant that just appeared? Somebody left that at my house. They just walked it up to the top of my driveway and just left it. I guess it's like a abandoned kitten, and they just dropped it off thinking I would take it in. Looks kind of rough, so I'm not sure. So that's something to think about. Not sure what to do with it. What if I put that green wizard Rebecca at the back of the pepper barrel here? I need to look up and see how wide it gets. It's a perennial, and I want to have it to take with us when we move. I think it gets 3 to 4 feet tall, though. Goodness. I guess I could put it in this pot. But I'd have to take out a lot of this thyme, which it needs fertilizing anyway, and trimmed back. Alright, so I got this big pot of ice plant. I think I'm going to divide it and put it on that corner like we talked about, and then maybe kind of have it flow upwards, little chunks of it. I'll just plant little chunks and hope that it'll spread. I do have some holy basil here. I think I'm going to relocate them. Most of my holy basil's over here, and these are all self-sown. Here's one. Here's one. There's so many in here. There's a lot. So I think I'll relocate the holy basil and get busy dividing this plant. You can see it's dividing naturally, very easily, all by itself. Here's a nice little clump I can plant. Even these little bits that break off, they will root. Just stick them into something moist. So save that. So a little of this plant goes a long way. I've got a big chunk there, another chunk back there, and then a bunch of chunks all through here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this section for a container in the back. This whole chunk, I'm actually going to move right in front of the California poppies. I'm going to dig up a new spot and make this bed slightly bigger. I think it'll look good. Third chunk, the small little chunk I saved for the back deck, I put into this pot with my pretty snapdragon. And I think I'm going to move one of my fish peppers from out front into this empty spot, and that'll make a nice pretty trio. So the last thing we're going to do tonight, guys, I put some clay and native soil in this pot, and I'm going to fill it up with new potting mix to the top. But look at how dark it is. Well, you can't tell, can you? It's dark. It's getting dark. We're going to plant this guy. And that's it for today. I'm going to have to pick back up in the morning. I can't hardly see. It's getting very dark. Can you hear the birds? And we'll start back in the morning because I have some ideas on those other 2 plants. Or 3. Is it 3? 4. We got 4 more plants to take care of. So check back. I will talk to you soon. Bye.